It's not like every other one. People know exactly what they're getting. So to answer your question about her son, which is a great question, after 9 to 10 hours of that in the last few days, after her doing other shows, after college football, I don't have children. If I had children, I'm sure she'd have already come after them, or this group of web trolls would have. It's not all Laura. Laura's low-hanging fruit, but I know her, and she continues to do shows. The straw that broke the camel's back for me was she went on a show the other day without creating any new content. You are right now creating new content. You're not taking my phone calls and my hard work as a PI and putting stuff out there and making it seem like you're doing a show to find somebody based on shitting on me. I respect you for that. Plus, I can obviously tell you're from Georgia, which is where I played my college ball. I would say you're probably from somewhere down around Valdosta, but that's just me. I don't know. I'm just going by ear. So basically what I did was I looked at her, and on 2 different shows, my friend, I said and apologized to her. The reason she got mad is another YouTube creator sent me 2 photos of her, just so you know where this starts, 2 photos of her without makeup on, and they were horrifying. I put one on a t-shirt, sold a bunch of them, and she went mau. She went crazy. Now, I only did that after the 10 hours of content. She then would not let it go. So then what happened, and I'll wrap this up, is she took a phone call from another channel I was on and did about 3 hours more worth of content. And after she got the information that was on there, which was very helpful to the case, even though I'm not investigating it, I haven't investigated this case in over 5 weeks. I've talked about it. She decided to do a whole show on it. So she got called out. She came on the show. I tried to apologize to her again. And she said that I was a homosexual. She said that I dated men. And I said, you know what? This is a woman who has no career. She has no real income. Okay. And this is verified. So what I decided to do is go after the one thing she may or may not care about. And this is something that she's talked to me about before off the air, which she doesn't think I play football. She doesn't think I have any connections, was to go after people in her family like she has mine. So what I said is if she just keeps her mouth shut and doesn't deal with me, so how important is her son? But the most interesting part of her whole show last night, the show she did after I got on her, was her son. And I don't know if you saw this, and I've got it recorded. I could play it for you. Her son came up to her on her live show and said, "Mom, what's going on? Stop it." And she couldn't do that. Came up to her on her live show. She went and told her son, "Get out of here. You want me to play it? I'll play it. I have it. Ask Laura to give me permission." So I never said her son was in college. I know exactly where he is and I know everything about him. So here's how this is going to go, okay? And then I'll answer any other question. If she continues to use me to get numbers, I have nothing to do with the Dylan Rounds case in her world, then what I will do is I will do all my resources to smash the things that she loves the most, which is what she's doing to me. She has a decision right now on your show before she says a word. She can go away and do what she's been doing for years with or without success, or she can continue to climb into the ring with me, and I'm going to tell you who it's going to affect. Everybody around her, because she has nothing except that 14-year-old boy who, by the way, I've already got calls from people in their town. She could say that she doesn't, this doesn't happen. The bottom line is we'll see how long she lasts in the ring when I cut her legs out from under her. And it will start Tuesday of next week when JimTerryTV.com launches. JimTerryTV.com. I will run my own show off of YouTube, 2 hours every Tuesday, and I will have a Doxing Hall of Fame. Guess who one of the first persons that's going to go on that is? Her and her son. Or she can bury the hatchet, go about her business, and leave it alone. Don't hunt what you can't kill.
Jim, your threats are as pathetic as you are.
Your son is toast.
Trust me when I
never play college football, Laura.
Trust me when I tell you, you are destroying yourself, and it is.
No, I'm not. My numbers are through the roof.
Jim,
JimTerryTV.com, Laura. JimTerryTV.com.
You keep running your mouth and showing who you are, and it is comical. I don't know who you think I am, but you don't scare me. You don't scare me.
I don't need to scare you. I don't need to scare you.
How about you tell my son what you just told me? Let's see.
Let me tell your son. If your mom doesn't shut her fucking mouth,
what's the matter?
I'm going to make sure.
You don't I'm going to make sure.
I'm going to make sure everybody knows what a slob he is.
Everybody else. That's your focal point of everything is being gay, but when it's done to you, you have a heart failure.
It wasn't done to me, Laura. Your son has a marijuana problem, right?
Okay. My son
Your freshman son already has a drug problem like his father, right?
He does?
I don't know.
Whoa.
Doesn't
Hold on. No.
Mom, I want you to let him keep talking.
Doesn't he, Laura?
Mom, let him keep talking. Let him.
That's right. Let him keep talking. Shut your mouth.
No, I want you to keep running it, actually.
Oh, no. From what I understand and from what I've heard people in and around his high school football program, your son already has a drug problem. That's what I heard. Is that not true, Laura?
And I also heard from your ex-boyfriend that you have a little penis.
Yeah, that's great. But you know what? Keep talking. And if your son doesn't shut you up, it'll affect him. I promise you. I promise you. Laura, remember when you called me? Remember when you called me and told me your son was overweight and fat? I told you to send him to football camps? Remember when you said your son was overweight?
Don't talk over each other one at a time.
Yeah. You do not scare me or my son.
On camera. Put your son on camera. Let me talk to him directly. Tell him what a louse his mother is. But he probably already knows that from his dead father.
Jim?
Wow.
Yeah. That's where we're at.
Jim.
Yeah.
Keep running your mouth.
And what are you going to do about it? Go on a show and create content? You're done when JimTerryTV.com starts.
Okay. You keep running your mouth.
JimTerryTV.com. Everybody get over there because we are going to send somebody to this girl's son's freshman football games and record every play he makes.
You go right ahead.
And we're going to pass out pictures.
You go right ahead.
What does the son? My whole point is, what does the son have to do with any of it?
No, he's proving his.
Yeah, I'm proving it. I'm proving that this woman is disgusting. Yep. I've got a laundry list of people that hate her guts, including her friend that introduced us up in Wyoming. Boy, she can't wait to take a bite out of your ass.
That's why she was in my stream the other day.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. Well, we'll see what she says on my show on JimTerryTV.com.
Jim, everybody's seeing who you are.
What do you do for a living?
Believe me, you won't be around long. You won't be around long. Believe that.
What's your job, Laura? What do you do for a living? Where's your education? You have a major drug problem in your history, didn't you?
I do.
I don't know. You tell me, do you? Your son, from what I understand, I'm hearing does.
You're the PI.
I don't need to be a PI to know which way the wind blows.
One fact right. You have not done one fact right. Not one.
That's why you can't
gotten one fact right about the case. You haven't gotten one fact right about me. You haven't gotten one fact right, and you claim to be a PI.
I got a license that says I am. But just in case you think I'm not, let me tell you something that I haven't. I've never released this anywhere else. Interesting how that works.
I'm done. I'm done. He's got to go.
Yeah, he's doxing people.